Hello ladies and gentlemen, hope you're having a great day and welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date on all your Toyota Tundra news and information. So if you watched my last video, you know we did a walk around and a test drive of the 2026 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro. Today's video is kind of like a part 2 to that because I read your comments, I saw what some of you guys were saying, and the things that we talk about a lot are when we're mentioning the TRD Pro Tundra, or really any TRD Pro in any of the models out there, there's just not a lot of discounts on those trucks. And a lot of you are always looking for a great discount on a Toyota Tundra. Well, today, after a few comments and some messages asking what would be comparable to the TRD Pro, but still give you the best discount possible, I think I found that truck today. We're gonna head over to the Buyers Toyota website. Buyers Toyota is a Toyota dealership in Ohio. Every time I'm looking for a certain Toyota Tundra to show you guys, I always start with Buyers because they always have not just a great inventory, but a lot of nice configurations as well. So let's look at this right here. This is a 2026 Toyota Tundra Limited TRD Off-Road, and it also has the TRD 3-inch lift. Now, one thing you have to keep in mind about the TRD Pro, it's only built one way, all right? As far as the main configuration, you could only get the TRD Pro in Crew Max 5.5 foot bed, iForce Max 4x4. That's the only way you can get it. Now, it's also built off of a limited platform, all right? So with the TRD Pro, everything is pretty much standard as far as all of the limited features. So everything just kind of comes on it, like premium auto leveling headlights, the pano roof, the JBL. So I thought of that when I was going to show you a limited, because again, the Pro is built off of a limited platform. I had to make sure it had all of that stuff in it. Because with limited, you could do things like go iForce or iForce Max engine, 5.5 foot bed, 6.5 foot bed, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive. You can add and subtract packages as well, like the JBL sound system, like the pano roof. So I wanted to make sure I found one as loaded up as possible to be as comparable to the Pro as possible. One thing I kept off here, this one has the regular 3.4 liter twin turbo V6 engine. Now, although the Pro has the hybrid engine, which you can get on this truck, many of you say you want your underseat storage and you prefer the regular non-hybrid engine. If you are someone that likes the hybrid engine and would want it in this limited setup here, you could add roughly $3,800 or so back to the sticker, because that is what the addition of the hybrid engine gives you. So keep that in mind at the end when we're looking at the sticker price and the nice discount at this dealership. But this is Celestial Silver. The reason I chose this particular truck is I wanted to get it as close as possible to the Pro, as I stated. Now, the Pro comes with a Fox suspension 1.1-inch lift, which levels out the truck real nice. This is the TRD 3-inch lift. So that is the difference here. So this is a little bit more of a lift, and it has a nice amount of components on it, which you are seeing the list right now. This truck comes with the locking rear diff multi-terrain select crawl control, just like the TRD Pro. This has the TRD Pro grille up front, premium auto leveling headlights, the blacked out badging. It has a TRD skid plate. It is a nicely loaded truck. Another thing about the limited TRD off-road, it is body color. So when you go TRD off-road on limited, the whole truck becomes body color on the outside, takes away all the chrome, takes away the machined silver. Looks very close to a TRD Pro already. This has sequential taillights, hydraulic cab mounts. This has the bed lights and outlet in there as well because it has the package that's needed for that. The 20-inch TRD wheels with the Falcon Wild Peak tires as well. This has blind spot monitoring, parking sensors. There's the stance of this truck. Many of you mention this all the time, and I 1000% agree with you. It certainly is going to need a more aggressive tire if you want to tie it all together. And I always wish Toyota would send the trucks with the TRD 3-inch lift with a more aggressive tire immediately from the factory, but this is how they send it. Also, when you go TRD 3-inch lift from the factory, it deletes the fog lights for DOT compliance. Now, all of the wiring is still there, but there is no fog light. So good looking on the outside. Let's check out the inside. So one thing that's different for 2026 on the Limited is no longer will you get soft tech seats. you now get leather trimmed seats. And that's another difference from the TRD Pro. The TRD Pro still gets soft tech seats. Limited now has leather trim seats. They're still heated and ventilated in the front, memory function for driver, but leather trimmed. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. The digital gauge cluster is standard in the Limited. The 14-inch screen is standard in the Limited. Trailer brake control, of course. JBL is on this. You got the wireless charger. Because it's TRD off-road, you get the red TRD engine start button, you get the TRD shifter and the sport pedals. Bed lights and outlet, pano roof. This has pretty much all the packages you could get in the Limited Toyota Tundra when it's loaded up. Another option is a 360 camera. This truck has it as well, as you can see from the picture here of the 14-inch screen. Dual zone automatic climate control is there as well. There's a look at the back seats. If you're looking for back seats that are heated and ventilated as well, you have to go up into the Platinum 1794 Capstone. Limited does not have that, but they're still leather trimmed back here. This seat also folds down, and there's a JBL subwoofer behind the seat and a little area for storage behind the passenger rear seat. And because this doesn't have the hybrid, you get your under-seat storage, which is a big deal to a lot of people. This truck has it. But before we look at the sticker, overall, good-looking truck. I tried to max it out as far as finding one with as many options as humanly possible to show you guys out there, because again, this is all about finding the best discount for something comparable to the TRD Pro, which is known for staying around MSRP, sometimes if you're lucky. And that is why you will see the TRD 3-inch lift on this. Wanted to give it a little extra kick. So here's the breakdown of the sticker. This Limited here has the JBL 12-speaker system for $565. The TRD 3-inch suspension lift kit adds $4,000 to the sticker. So if you don't want that TRD 3-inch lift, you could save another $4,000. In the case of you not having that TRD 3-inch lift, you'll still get the Bilstein shocks. Limited Premium package adds $395 to the sticker, and that includes the premium LED headlights and the towing technology package. The Limited Power package for $385, that's the wireless charger, the bed lights and outlet. The TRD off-road package for $3580. This also has the pano roof for $1350. Heated leather wrap steering wheel for $150. All-weather floor liners for $200. Trifold tonneau cover for $1,295. Stainless steel door edge guard $165. Exhaust tip in black chrome $132. The non-skid spray on bed liner for $599, and the TRD cast aluminum running boards. Price of this truck, as per the sticker, is $73,984. But let's look at the buyer's Toyota discount here. So $73,984 is what we just saw on the sticker. They have a dealer adjustment. So they're giving you a discount of $5,439, which is very good because the 2026s just came out, and this is a nice discount right off the bat. So that makes it $68,545. There's also a Toyota incentive for customer cash of $1,000. So the discounted price, $67,545 for a loaded up Limited TRD off-road. Now, if you directly compare the two trucks that we looked at as far as today and the TRD Pro I test drove on Sunday, that Pro was around $74,600 as far as price. And this one here is $67,500. So you're talking about like a $7,000 discount there. And if you want that iForce Max engine, that adds back about $3,800. So you're still looking at a discount from the TRD Pro. Now, some people out there have reported they've been able to find a great discount on a Pro. I'm not saying it's impossible. It's just not as common as the discounts you see on some of the other trims. So the moral of today's video was to show you something fairly comparable to the TRD Pro, loaded up fairly the same as some of the features that go with the TRD Pro, like premium auto leveling headlights, the wireless charger. There's still stuff on the Pro that make it unique. You got the Fox suspension, the Toyota Heritage grille up front with the TRD light bar. The TRD Pro is actually 1.4 inches wider than any other Tundra because of the offset and over fenders. Stuff like that are Pro unique if you care about those things. But if you're just looking for something as close as possible, but still have the option of having a huge discount like we see here at Buyers Toyota, this may be the way to go. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I guess the ultimate question is this. After you watched Monday's video and today's video, which direction would you go? Do you want that TRD Pro no matter what the price is? Or would you do something like we did today and compare it to the Limited to get the maximum discount? Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok at TundraDude34, TundraDude34 at gmail.com. You guys have a great day. Be safe and be well.